Hey, Yvonne.
Hi, Royce.
Hello, Yvonne.
Good morning, Clyde. Good morning, Tyler.
Good morning.
So, how's everybody this morning?
Fine.
Pretty good.
Is anybody's allergies killing them like it's me?
Well, no.
No, nothing. Huh?
I
Nathan?
mean, I had serious cough and sneeze for the past week, but it's not COVID. I already got my shot.
Whoa, looks like we've got some more people. Nathan.
Hi,
Even
Miss
more.
Yvonne.
Hi, Nathan.
Hello, Yvonne.
Morning, Eleanor.
Some of you are probably wondering why I'm here, and that is because I was sick Sunday night with like fever-like symptoms, and because of the regulations with Kaiser, Miss Sherry can't let me in for 3 days after the fever, so I'm here.
I'm sorry you're sick. Although
Mhm.
I'm happy to have you in class.
I was sick. I'm better now, but I was sick.
Okay.
But because of the regulations that Sherry has to follow, she
Yeah.
can't allow me back into the classroom until 3 days after it happens, which would be Friday.
Oh, okay.
So you'll be seeing me today and Thursday.
Yay. Well, I've missed you. I never get to see you anymore.
I know it's crazy.
I know. I know. Okay, so did Sherry give you guys any work based on the class that we had yesterday? The banking thing?
I didn't get anything.
I had to come and leave early for my other thing. Sorry about that.
I didn't receive anything.
Okay, so actually, you know what I think would be kind of cool? Because I want to base this on what we did yesterday, is do a what is it called? A vision board. I think that'd be kind of cool. Um, let's see. Do you guys have any magazines you can take pictures from?
No, I do not.
You
I
don't
have probably in my living room.
in your living room. So you can use a newspaper if you can find any sales ads in a newspaper. You can use in magazines. Um, you could draw a picture. You can print something up from the internet. Just small pictures, um, because you guys don't have poster boards. I'm assuming. So if you
Hmm.
took if you took a regular size, this is the back of something, but if you took a regular size piece of paper, you can put, and that's goals. You can put little pictures of your goals, like she showed you in the presentation yesterday, right? She showed, I forget what the goals were about what she showed, but like some of you wanted a car, some of you wanted a house, some of you wanted just to save money, in which case you can have a picture of a safe, a piggy bank, um, some kind of something. Um, like yeah, I think because she had said that the next time, which is I'm assuming on Monday, because Sherry said she was going to be here like 4 Mondays in a row. Um, she said that she was going to bring her vision board. She was going to make one to show you guys. So I thought it would be kind of cool to show her one. Um, and it doesn't have to be anything really fancy, just something where you guys can just to show her what your goals kind of are. Um, so I can let me see me exit of this means. I'm going to share my screen in a minute. But before I do that, let me grab a the right way. Preferably something that's erasable. On the back. Okay. So let's get some goals which you guys kind of think about it for just a sec of what you want for your, like, it could be for your immediate future, it could be for long term, like if you want to save money, you want to buy a car, you want to go to Subway or McDonald's to get a meal. So it could either be short term or long term, something that you want to save for or plan for, right? So Cloud, let's start with you.
Hmm.
Can you name me a couple of things or whatever you can think of that you might want to be able to plan for that could go on a poster board?
I want to learn how to cook.
Well, that's not something that you would save money for.
Oh, then how about
I mean, you could buy cooking lessons so you can learn how to cook. If you want,
Yeah.
cooking are expensive.
Yeah, you're right. You could do that. You could buy a nice, say you want to make Chinese food, you can buy a nice wok. You can save for that. You can
Or
buy
if
a
I-
nice,
or I could say I want to buy some curry powder or something.
yeah, maybe ingredients for a dish you want to try, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. So cooking, so that could be ingredients. I'm writing this down. Ingredients, utensils, pans, just something where you can like stay for, right? So we can have that on your vision board. Okay, so Royce, how about you?
Oh, there's not really. Don't have a lot of wants. Like I want a new car, or I want to get this game. I mean, getting a game I can do it anytime, but I don't really have any wants. Like that's super big.
It doesn't have to be really big. It can be like anything from wanting a meal, or maybe you want to do something, or maybe it's not really that hard to make something into a want. Especially considering the fact that you're being rewarded for the fact that you can actually work towards that goal.
Right. Like maybe if you want to have your own house someday.
Yeah.
If you want to if you want to live in a duplex, you want to have an apartment, you can have a picture of an apartment or a duplex or a car, or if you want to learn how to drive at some point, maybe driving lessons. I mean, there could be a lot of different things you can look forward to, right?
Oh, Miss Yvonne, speaking of driving, it'll be real quick. But studying with you helped me got my permit.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so proud of you. You must be really excited.
I am. It was funny because I came home and my parents were just like,
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. So you have your permit now?
I do. It's actually sitting right here.
So have you drove yet?
Not yet. I am working on it. Well, because my mom is super busy because she works at home, and my dad, he says he doesn't have the guts to ride with me because he did once before in our backyard. But this was like a long time ago. This was when I was like 15 and a half, 16 years old. And also, I didn't have as much confidence back then as I did now. And he put me behind the biggest vehicle we own and stuff. And I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. And he kind of forced me behind the wheel, which, I mean, that's kind of what parents are supposed to do sometimes. A
Well,
little nudge, and I was just like, but now he's just like scared too. And I'm just like, what? Okay.
oh, now that you're ready,
Yeah. It's okay though. I mean, I got other people. I got 3 siblings. I got a mother. I got family friends.
Good. Yeah, it's just takes practice. The first few times out is just getting the feel of the car, getting the
Right.
feel of how hard to press on the gas pedal, how hard to press on the brake pedal, being aware of where your car is in relation to where you're at on the street with other cars
Right.
coming at you, parked cars, right? Getting the feel of how far away to stay away from them.
Mhm.
So when you get that down, it just takes practice getting out driving as often as you possibly can. So it's just practice, really. I feel like you're going to be a really safe driver. So, yeah, I think you're going to do fine. Just get someone that can teach you that's calm
Mhm.
and doesn't like, watch out for that, because then it's going to just make you nervous and make the
And
experience.
it's like, ah!
Exactly. And then, so hopefully someone can teach you that's not all stressed out because it's it's stressful learning as it is. So you want to get someone that'll teach you that's calm, that'll stay calm, because it'll just make it easier for you, you know. So, well, good luck with that. Let me know when you start driving. I'm anxious to see, to hear how it's going for you. That's awesome. You know what's a good place to learn to drive? As I was saying this earlier, I don't know if I've actually told you this, but behind Sunrise Mall, a lot of people learn there. And it's a big place to get the feel of the car. There's places you can learn to park. There's a huge area behind the mall where you can drive around and get the feel of the car. I think it's a really safe place to learn, as opposed to going out on the street and learning on the street. That's more intimidating. Until you get the feel of the car, you can even drive around the mall several times to get the feel of the car, and then once you get that down, then you can move on to the residential neighborhoods.
Yeah.
That's what I would recommend. Especially when you're first getting the feel of the car, I think it's important to be somewhere safe, somewhere where you can actually drive.
Yeah, and not necessarily worry about hurting somebody
Exactly.
or
Yeah.
yourself or crashing into something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is people out there learning too. Not a bunch of people, but I've taught my kids out there to drive, and it's once in a while you get someone else learning how to drive out there too. But it's far enough away where you pretty much stay away from each other. But I think that's a really good place to learn.
A bunch of student drivers just going, whee!
Demolition derby, right? Yeah, no. That would be fun. Well, I don't know, might be fun, but not when you first learn how to drive.
Right.
That'd be too stressful. But yeah. So Royce, you want to think about it for a second? What you could put on your vision board?
Yes, I always envision moving out. That's all I could think of.
Okay, so what would you need to move out?
I need to move out to a nice home, a nice house.
Okay, so for you, your long-term goal would be a house, right?
Right?
Okay, and then would you want a car too?
I'm still a little bit scared driving though.
I'm scared to drive out there now too, so I don't blame you. There's a lot of people that don't pay attention on the road, so yeah. And you know what? It's totally fine. Excuse me. It's totally fine to use Uber and to use the bus. I mean, I know Tyler can get from here to New York on a bus. I would totally trust him with that. Yeah. So, and that's fine. My mother has a friend that's never had the need to drive a car. Never. She's like, in her 80s, I think, and she's never driven. She's depended on her kids when they got older and learned how to drive, or she just didn't go anywhere. I don't know if she's taking the bus. I don't know. If I didn't drive, I would know that bus like crazy. I would know the bus schedules in my head to get to the mall, to get to the store. I would know all that, and I would also have an Uber app on my phone because I would not be stuck at home. That's for sure. That would drive me insane. And just the idea of being stuck at home, like, no, I don't even like that. But anyway, yeah. So a house, and then you would probably need furniture, right? Maybe a TV. So let's write a couple of things down to put with that house. So maybe a TV, a sofa, just a few things where you could put on your vision board, right? So a sofa, maybe a table. What else did you buy? A refrigerator, maybe, right? Just trying to remember kind of what we'll put. A dresser. Just a few things, and maybe a coffee table. Okay. And those would be easier things to draw too. Okay, so Eleanor. So what are some of the things that you could save for?
I can say for
So think about that, and I'll help you in just a second. I just want to say something before I forget. You guys, Nathan, Tyler, and Clad, your hair is getting long. I love long hair.
Oh yeah, it is.
Thank you.
Love to see your hair long. Yeah, I just want to say that before you guys end up cutting your hair. Not that you're going to leave it long for me, of course, but I like the longer hair. I love long hair, so I just wanted to say that before I forget. And I always look at you guys thinking, his hair's getting long. I like that, and I always forget to mention that. But yeah, I love your guys' long hair.
Yeah, no, because that was like, I don't know what it is, but like ever since I was a kid, I was always told I was old school. Like I'm what most people would call a greaser, because I don't know what it is, but just something with the like spiky hair, or like it's weird because if it isn't Dean's hairstyle like spiky,
Yeah.
then I can't stand it. I'm just like, I don't know, I just can't stand spiky hair. So most of the time I'm what a lot of people call a greaser, you know. So like I almost will always have long hair unless it's summertime. Then like if the like really need be, I might cut it like Dean's, or I might just shave it all off and just let it grow. Because that's just the thing about us Moot Boys, is that we like our long hair. Like my brother, for example, my brother has like the long like to the shoulder like curvy like flowy like surfer dude hair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's funny. Elliot never had his hair real long, even when he was young. I got long a little bit, but I just never had his hair grow out. But my other son, Zachariah, when he was little, he had black hair and real wavy. So I let it grow all the time. My dad would always say, "You need to cut his hair. You need to cut his hair." And I'm like, "Nah, no." And one time, he let his hair grow, and his hair was down to the middle of his back. It looked awesome. I was heartbroken. He had to cut it because he's an actor, and he had to cut it to be in a play. And I took him to get his hair cut because he needed it in a certain style. I don't know, an old-fashioned style because it's his character. But I was so heartbroken when he cut his hair. Even the girl that cut his hair was like, "You're really gonna make me cut that hair? She's gonna like cut your beautiful hair." So yeah, he has always had typically his longer hair.
Yeah.
But, which I think is beautiful. I love the long hair. Okay, so Eleanor, did you think of something that you want to say for? So you could say for like music or a movie. I know you love to listen to music and watch movies, so you can say for that. You could say for. Do you have your own TV?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a DVD player?
Yes.
Okay, so you already have that. Do you have a bike?
Yes.
Goodness. Well, what could you say for?
Do you have? Do you have? Do you have? Fries?
Do I have what?
I think she said
Fries.
fries.
What was that, Nathan?
I think she said fries. Like maybe she might be talking about the store.
Friend.
Oh,
Friends?
friends?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
friends.
So,
Oh,
okay, what do you, well, I already know what you like to do with your friends. You like to watch movies, right?
Yep.
Friends, the TV show.
Oh, the TV show Friends?
I think so. Yeah, look, like by her reaction, I think that's what. Yeah, I think that's what she was saying, was Friends as in the TV
Talking
show.
about the TV show.
Oh, so do you have the DVD of Friends, Eleanor?
Yes.
Goodness. Well, we need to plan something. Oh, okay.
What don't you have?
I know, right? Okay, so, Eleanor, how about some things to go with friends, like maybe a friend's T-shirt. I don't know what else they would have. Maybe some memorabilia of friends, right? Because a lot of times, but they have like maybe a coffee mug. They have a lot of things based on TV shows, right? So let me take a look. Actually, I'll look on Amazon.
Where's Yvonne? I can think of thousands of things that I want to get.
My list would go for 2 miles. I know, right? You have to. I don't even have to think about it. Just rattle off a bunch of stuff that I want or need.
Well, yeah, no, like I'm super excited because to drive because I'm not gonna like my dream car is the is baby, but like I'm gonna customize out my own baby. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, you'll have your own baby. That's for sure. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna share my screen with you, so I can show you kind of what I want you guys to do. Well, I'm gonna show Eleanor. So let's see, share screen, and it's going to be this one. Okay. Okay, so can you guys see my Amazon screen here? Let's see, make it bigger. Can you guys see that?
Oh, there it is. Okay, I was about to say no,
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
it just started popping up.
Okay, so this is a cool little packet. Looks like there's a backpack, a keychain, maybe a refrigerator magnet, the sofa that they're sitting on, and a pillow. So that's really cool. That's only $22. You get all that stuff. And for some reason, there we go. Okay, so Eleanor, look at this really cool Friends sweatshirt. You like that?
Yep.
Okay. Here's the Joey thing. How you doing? The theme song on a keychain. That's cute. So you have a whole bunch of things. There's a pillow with the cast. Oh, look at this. That's cute. Those are the cable protectors. I'll be darned. That's funny. And here's the show here, and a bunch of throw pillows. So there's all kinds of things. Look at a wallet. So all kinds of things you can put. Oh my God, I need this keychain. Send rip. Has any of you guys watched Yellowstone?
Never heard of it.
No.
It's
I haven't seen it.
a series I sat and watched me and my dad binge watched it. And it's such a good show. And that guy.
You know what else you need to watch? Modern Family.
Oh yeah?
It is a really good show.
That's funny how that keychain's in this stuff. Because there's nothing else of Yellowstone there.
I'll be there for you. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah. Okay, Eleanor. So there's a whole bunch of pictures that you can use, and then let's see. So, clad. So let's put. What did you have? You had house TV. No, that was Roy. Cooking.
Well, I mean, if we could get merchandise, that's a whole other playing field.
Well, yeah, you can do that too. Get your favorite TV shows, and you all can do this too. But the whole idea is, hopefully, you guys come up with different things. Like clad.
Right.
Here's a pan set for $24. Here's a really good one for $50. So you could like take a picture of that, maybe print out a picture. It doesn't have to be in color if you don't want, but you could like print that picture out. And then say, okay, well, that's what I want to have for learning. You know, I need a nice pan set. Or you can use just Google and then get pictures off of Google. I'm actually just got on Amazon here. And then you can take a picture of what recipe you want to try. Like say that salmon looks good, take a picture of that, just so you can show. And the whole idea for this assignment is so you can show her, and you have until Monday to do it, right? I'd like to have it done Friday so I can help you guys with it, so I can see what you guys are doing. So, like I said, you're only going to have take a copy paper, not a line paper. Take the a piece of paper from your copier paper. If you have bigger paper, that'd be better. But most everybody just has the 8x11 or whatever it is, 8.5 by 11.5 or something, I guess. And so the pictures are going to be kind of small, right? Because I want you to fit several, right? And you can put somewhere on your page. I want you to put what was it? Visual goals? No. I think I wrote it down here somewhere. What is it? You guys remember what she called it? She called it something specific. Do you guys remember?
Mm-mm.
A vision board. That's what it was.
Right.
Vision board. Okay. So yeah. So I thought it'd be kind of cool since she's gonna make one for you guys. I thought it'd be cool to, you guys to come up with them. And it doesn't have to be really super fancy, but I do want it to say somewhere on your board, across, in the middle, on the bottom, somewhere I want it to say vision board. Okay. And then you can put because she was asking you guys what your goals were, right? What your short-term goals were and what your long-term goals were. So that way, when we meet with her again on next Monday, then you guys can, after she shows you hers, you guys can say, well, hey, look at what I did during last week after our meeting. We went through and made our own vision board. So Eleanor, you can do your friends merchandise. Like I showed you, that stuff I found on Amazon just to get the pictures, but you can find it on Google. I'm sure there's things that will come up. Yeah, maybe get like 4 or 5 different things, at least 4. Like in Clad's case for the cooking, you can look up spices. You can look up pots and pans. What do I have down here for you? You can put utensils, like a spatula set. You can
Or some ingredients too.
Huh?
Or maybe some ingredients too.
Yeah. And then you can put a picture of the recipe you want to make.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get 2 recipes. You want to make an omelet or you want to make a pizza or whatever. You can
Ooh, I've always wanted to try an omelet. Or some kind of egg recipe.
Really? I love omelets. I wish I could teach her omelet.
Yeah,
I love
I'll get
omelets.
right on that.
Yeah, I know, right? Hopefully we get a chance to do that at some point. That'd be fun. So, and then Eleanor, you've got the Friends merchandise. Let me write that down. Friends. I'm just going to put swag. Friends
You can
swag.
put merchandise.
Yeah. And it could be like a purse with the Friends on it or the DVDs itself. So just find several pictures of things that, to buy later. And then, so Nathan,
Yes.
what do you think you can make your vision board on?
Oh,
And the list goes on and on.
I think a good majority of the ideas you already know of.
Well, you got 22 minutes. Let's
Just
see how long you can
how connected we are.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, did you ever finish it or not quite yet?
Not yet. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Because, it was crazy because I finished it. But then I was just like, I want to start from the beginning and go all the way to the end. And I was just like, it's going to be a long ride. But, baby, man, it's going to be worth it.
I know, right? I wanted to do, I was going to do that from the beginning to the end. But when I try and find it on the TV, it would only go back to season 7.
Oh, that's weird.
I know. So I have to watch it on the DVDs, which I have. But I have at the time I didn't have a DVD player hooked up to the TV where I needed to watch it. So
Okay, because how I watched it was I watched it on Netflix, but they might be taking it off soon. I don't know how long because they haven't announced it yet.
Oh, I don't have Netflix, but I do have the DVDs up until season 13, I think, was the last one I have. So by the time I finish all that, then the other ones will be out. The rest of them will be out. So, but anyway, so you need to put some goals. It could be the supernatural swag. It could be any of that. It could be the car. It could be just the things to put down on your poster board, right?
Yeah, I'm just grinning right now because what I might do is that I'm gonna get a car, and then I'm gonna swag up my car, Like, then it's gonna be my own baby.
That's right. Make it
I'm
your.
even gonna say the license plate. I'm gonna put on it, baby.
Ah, nice.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So
And
I,
then like my license plate thing, you know, the little
yeah,
plate things that they have. I might put on the they actually sell some on Amazon, but I might put the famous scene reference of the driver picks the music, the shotgun shuts his
with your
kick,
pie. Yeah, yeah.
and then I'm gonna be driving around listening to AC/DC and Don't Fear the Reaper by
Yeah.
like and stuff like that. It's gonna be awesome, baby.
And then don't forget Taylor Swift's what is it, Shake It Up?
Oh yeah, no, that was funny when it so like I remember I love that scene so much. Like they're like you just like looking at that and then he just looks over at Sam and he's just like, what is this? And then he goes and he just continues to drive.
Oh well, and they take off to the song. That was awesome. Okay, so are you gonna use Supernatural Swag then?
Yes.
Okay. And Tyler, how about you?
I think that my financial goal would be, well, long-term goal, of course, would be to save for retirement.
Oh wow, okay.
I know usually you don't start this early in life, but it's important.
You know, you're exactly right. And I was your age, I never thought about that. So when you guys get a job, if they have a 401k plan, like Tyler said, you know, it's never too young, never too early to start for your to think about your retirement. So if any job you are working offers a 401k plan, sign up and put as much money as possible. I think they only allow you to put up to 16% of your paycheck, but that's before taxes. So you really don't notice a whole bunch out because it's before taxes. And a lot of times, if you're with a good company, the company will match what you're putting in, or at least they'll match for half. And that 401k adds up very quickly. So that's a super, super good deal to get into. So research that once you get a job that offers that. But know about it before you throw money in there. Know what you're doing with your money, right?
Right, just don't throw it in there.
Exactly, yeah. So what else, Tyler? How about some more shorter term goals?
I guess a car,
Okay, so a car.
because I'm getting my driver's license soon.
Right. Yeah. So a car, and what else do you think? Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. All my allergies are killing me. Okay, excuse me. So maybe seat covers for your car. I'm just trying to think of things you can add besides a retirement savings picture, and then your car,
Oh,
and
I
then
see what you mean.
yeah, because I wanted a couple of pictures on there. But the retirement, actually, you could put, you know, a picture of a savings account. I don't know what you could put.
Yeah, it's also important to just put money in savings, because,
Absolutely.
yeah.
'Cause you never know. It's always good to have a little nest egg,
Never a bad idea.
because things always happen. Your car will break down, or this comes up. You have a hospital, and God forbid, but you might have a hospital bill, unexpected. You never know, right? What can happen,
Yeah.
especially with your cars, because if you don't get a brand spanking new car, you know, a lot can happen with your car. Mine's in the shop right now, so yeah, cars are expensive, you know. So, and there are a lot of upkeep. So, okay, so what kind of things? I mean, is there anything else you can add? Otherwise, if there's nothing else you can think of, then we can put like a steering wheel cover, car seat, not car seat, just seat covers. But is there anything else you want? A new bike? You want a new helmet for your bike? What?
I can't really think of anything.
Okay, so you know what? We could put car insurance,
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
right? So I'll put car, and I'm writing this down in case you guys need help on this. So I want to remember what you guys were saying you were going to do. So car insurance. What else? Okay, so you know what the registration is on your car? The little tags you put on the back of the license plate?
Yeah, like every year you have to get a new one.
Yes. So I'm just going to put registration because all that has to do with the car, the insurance, the.
And if you buy a car that has a really old registration, then it costs like $1,000, or depending on what year it is.
Why would it be that much?
Well, if you never know, like it could be less, it could be more. If it like it says like 2015, for example, you have to like get a new tag for each year, and it's like $200 or something like that for like each tag or whatever.
Yeah, it depends. Actually, I'm really mad about this, but they actually raised the price up a lot. Like that old van I have, it used to be, I think it used to be like $99 for a year. Now it's like $130, and that van is like the year 2000. It's like 21 years old. So yeah, the newer cars, I can't imagine how much the newer cars would be for the registration every year.
Good night.
Huh?
That's me a lot. I said good night there a lot.
Right. I know. And then what do? You have to register it, right? You have no choice. They can jack it up another $300 and you still have to pay it. So that's not fun.
At least it's only every year. What if it was every month? That would suck.
Oh god. Oh,
That would
you'll be broke.
Yeah.
You'll have holes in your pockets leaking out money.
Mine would be leaking out pennies. That's it. That's it. So Tyler, so you have a few good things you can put down. You can have a picture of a retirement. It could be a savings account logo for a bank. It could be a retirement, just a retirement picture. It could be a little piggy bank. So, and then the car that you want, and then your car insurance. You could put a couple of like State Farm or Geico, right? And then a picture of registration. So there's a bunch of different pictures you could use for that. So yeah, okay. So you all have your little direction to go with your and I don't know, do you guys have anything do you guys have anything you can use besides the paper? You guys don't happen to have a whiteboard, do you?
Nope.
Definitely not.
I do.
Yeah, no, never mind. I was about to say I think I have a post board, and then I just remembered I used it for my mechanic presentation.
Yeah, I remember.
I have that poster board that Sherry gave me last fall. I never used it.
Yeah, I still have that too.
So you guys did the video then, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys can use that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Then you can put bigger pictures, right? And then make sure you label the pictures. You know, like let's give you an example. Like if Tyler, if you use a piggy bank, you can put retirement on the top, right? Retirement. So you can label your pictures.
Well, it doesn't have to be that specific. It could just be savings.
Oh, so you don't want to make it specific to retirement.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
Okay, well, whatever you want to put, yeah. And then you could put, then you can label the stuff like Clad's, yours would be more of short-term goals because it's cooking and, right? But Royce and Tyler's would be, so Royce, Tyler, and Nathan would be more long-term goals because a car is going to take a lot to save up for, but and then your savings plans and your stuff is a little bit more long-term. But Eleanor and Clad would be more short-term goals because that kind of stuff's more accessible like right now, right? You could get a pan set for $30 or whatever. So, and you might be able to put on the stuff, but if your stuff is short-term goals, like if Royce is going to buy a TV soon.
Well, I already have a TV.
But I'm just saying for your just for the project, right? That could be a more of a short-term goal.
Well, and
And
another thing is, I'm really good at budgeting. Like, I wouldn't buy a new car; I'd get like a used car, and like, if I were to buy a TV, I'd get like a used one.
Oh, you'd buy a used TV? You know they're pretty inexpensive now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see this TV I have is it's like $100, and it's not a smart TV though, but those are expensive. It's the normal HD TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're selling more of like stupid like light bulbs one or whatever, to where you have to like either replace it or you have to buy a new TV. It's ridiculous. It's just like what?
So Tyler, just to throw this out there, you know, you're so smart in thinking that if you're going to buy a car, you're going to start off, especially with your first car, you're going to buy a used car.
Yeah.
If you buy a brand new car, the second you drive it off the lot, it's already depreciated
Yeah.
because it's a used car at that point. You could sell it a month later.
And you'd have to pay a bill every month for it, like, and you have to have credit to even do that.
Yeah, yeah. So it's always, if you're gonna buy, if you want to have a new work car, it's always better to get one, if you could afford it, one like 3 years old, 3 or 4 years old, because that way you're not paying that brand new car price, right?
Yeah.
A friend of mine's a mechanic, and she said that if you cannot afford to buy a new one, what's that, Nathan?
I was gonna say I want to be a mechanic.
Yeah. In fact, my best friend, she's a mechanic at American River College. So if you ever go down there,
Ooh.
take her classes. Yeah, she's an awesome teacher. Yeah.
Stop it. My laptop keeps going.
So let me know if you ever want help going to college, Nathan. I can help sign you up and help you with that. Okay.
Okay.
But
Because that's what we were doing, I think, on Friday, and I was just like, ooh. I was excited.
yeah, yeah. So just to let you know that the teachers are really good there at ARC. You have a lot of hands-on work, so you're going to learn a lot. American River College is actually a really good college for hands-on stuff, way more than the other junior colleges do. They're very, very good. They're actually known for their being able to get in there and the nitty-gritty of stuff of what classes and do hands-on stuff. So
Space Monkey!
yeah, the classes are they're fun. She lets you have your phone, your computer, talk to the other students during all her exams. So her exams are easy and you learn a lot. And she's very helpful and she makes sure everybody can help each other. And yeah, I've actually considered taking a few classes myself over there, but she teaches the higher end classes. She they're starting now. She teaches the top end classes, but I mean, at least she used to. I don't know if she's gone back to teaching the the easier classes. But yeah, just a thought. You know, I can help you sign up for ARC at some point if you want to go that route. So let's see. It's 9:13. So Eleanor, Nathan, and Royce, do you guys? Can you think of anything that would be better to put your presentation on other than a piece of paper?
I don't know for sure right now, but I definitely could go talk to my mom and look around and see what we got.
I'm not so sure about how. I don't really have that much things.
Well, you know, at the dollar store, they have poster boards. If you want to
But my mom's at my grandmother's house taking care of her.
well, but just not due until Monday, right?
Right.
You have Monday. You have a whole week, almost a week. But actually, it's I want you to have it done by Monday, but I want to see it almost finished, if not finished on Friday, so we can tweak it and add to it because I don't want it. I just wanted to make sure the finishing touches come on the weekend if it needs to be finishing touches because I just want to make sure you have something nice to show her on Monday, you know, after the class is over. So I know Tyler and Clad have the poster board, so you guys can use that.
Hmm.
I don't think that we have anything upcoming where you're going to use the poster boards for.
Not
So,
really.
so go ahead and use those poster boards. So I wish there was a way to get you other ones at poster board, but that's okay. Hmm. You know what you guys could do? Well, Tyler and Clad, I want you guys to use your poster board. But you know what you could do too is just make a document online. You know, just if you're going to use a sheet of paper anyway, as opposed to just holding up a sheet of paper, you can make a maybe a Google Doc with your pictures on it. That way, you can make it in color. It'll be easy to label everything and have it look even nicer. You know, if you don't have a printer, then you can just. Why don't we do it that way? Why don't we do? In fact, I should write out the assignment and then send it to you guys.
I would love to like make it in a document or something.
Okay, we'll do that then. I think that'll be easier to do, and
Much easier for me.
Okay, we'll do that then. I think that'll be easier, and then that way it'll all look the same, right? Because if you guys have real nice big poster boards and the other students don't have access to that, it's better on a Google Doc. So I will. So you all remember what you're gonna do your paper on, and then I'll make a assignment, and I'll put it online. Okay.
Well, before you do that, I'm gonna see if I can find some kind of. I don't know if Docs is the best way to do it, so I'm gonna see if I can find some other way.
Well, you can use my preference is a Microsoft Word. I do all my stuff on Microsoft Word, and I save it as rich text format.
Interesting.
Yeah. Do you have Microsoft Word, Clyde?
I don't believe so.
I like Google Docs because anyone can use it and it's on the cloud.
Yeah, there's pros and cons to both.
Mm-hmm.
What I hate about Google Docs is if you don't make a copy, everyone can get on there and change everything, and then it's all messed up because you have everybody writing on the same document.
Well,
And
Oh
sometimes
yeah,
you
because
want that.
didn't that happen that one time? That was funny. I was just like, what is happening?
Well, sometimes
'Cause,
you're
like,
supposed to have
I
it like
get
that.
on
if
it, and
you're-
then there's the font, and then like the other students. I'm just like trying
Yeah.
to type, and I'm just like,
That's the pain. Yeah.
Well,
So-
sometimes it's supposed to be because you're working with it as a team and to make a document, but sometimes it's an accident and it's not supposed to be like that.
And it's not fun. It's frustrating when it's an accident. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you need the original copy, and then if you don't have it, I always have original copies to everything. If I make an assignment, I make sure that I have the original copy, and then I write your names on all the stuff and send it to you that way. Okay, so we'll do it that way. I'm gonna make an assignment when I get a break here, and then I'll make sure it's sent out to you guys. Okay, that way it'll be more. That way you guys more have a little focus there when you get the assignment. So,
All right.
okay, great. Well, I'm glad that we got a project to work on. And cool. So let's see. Today's Tuesday. So you guys have, if you guys have any questions, since I'm not going to see you guys again till Monday, if you guys have any questions at all, shoot me a text. You know, in case I'm busy with a student, it's always easier to get a hold of me on text. But if you have any questions about the assignments or you need any help with anything, shoot me a text and I'll be happy to help you later with this. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay, guys. So have a great day. And Nathan, it was really great having you. I'm glad you're going to have you this week. So I'm really excited that I get to work with
All
you.
right.
Okay, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
All
All
right.
right, bye.
All right, guys, next time.
I have a
Bye.
question.
I see you
Okay, Eleanor.
Do we have the one-on-one today?
next Monday.
Yes.
I'll
Okay.
see you on Tuesday.
Okay, so
And on.
Eleanor, you're supposed to call me at 9:30. Okay.
Okay.
We do have the one-on-one today. I need to figure out what time it is at. Yesterday we didn't have it. What's the worst that could happen? So let's pause.